and welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've actually sat down to talk in front of a camera. It's been like 2 weeks now with not being able to film, but I'm here now to talk to you guys about my birth story and everything like that. So if you guys are interested in listening to my birth story, then keep on watching, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up for me, and also don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, especially Instagram. That is where you will see all my photos and everything like that. Definitely follow me on there because I post pretty much everything true, like what is going on with my life, and especially now with my little new girl. You guys can see how I'm coping and how realistic I am being about having a newborn in this world. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get to film that much while I was in the hospital. It was just very hard to film, especially what actually happened like with me as well. But I'm going to tell you my birth story because it is very interesting. And as well, I've got a few photos that I can show you. And I did get I think I got a little bit of a video of me in there. So I'll just show that as well. But I'm going to start off with what happened from the 23rd. So on the 23rd, I had my induction. So we drove to Rockhampton, which is half an hour away where I live. And this was at 7 o'clock in the morning. At 7:30, we got to the hospital. They checked me into a little room with Ned, and we just waited there, and they kind of basically just looked at how dilated I was and everything, and just I did pee tests, things like that. I was 2 centimeters dilated. So then they decided by 8 to 8:30, they broke my waters. So by then they broke my waters, and then I was going into my hospital or labor room, which was really good. While I was walking to the labor room, I started straight away with labor pains. So I started having crazy contractions. So I didn't know what a contraction was until then. It was, so much pain. It was literally like period pain, but tripled. It was horrible. So then, I was in my suite. Basically what they did was they put like things around my stomach to monitor the baby's heartbeat, and also my contractions as well. Now, I will say they were very annoying, the monitors, because every time I'd want to get into a position, they would stop if I was in a position. So if I was in a position where I want to be on the ground or something like that, like leaning or anything, sometimes they would stop, and it would be really annoying because I couldn't be in that position. I needed that heartbeat going. So it was really, really hard. So basically I was in there for a while. I was in the shower as well, like that really helped. I pretty much was butt naked the whole time because I really just did not care. I had the hot water on my back, that really helped. It really started, so I'll put some images up here for you guys of like how I was in the shower, how I was, like some positions and things like that. I was in a lot of pain. Like I said, like it was very hard with those monitors. I just couldn't be in positions that I wanted to be in. I started getting really bad pains, and I started to like cry. Like I was in so much pain. I think it was like around 11 maybe. I just have to look at my photos of 11 o'clock. I was in so much pain. I just couldn't take it anymore. So they gave me the gas. I had a few pumps of the gas, and I just felt really sick and I didn't like it anymore. I just did not want to be on gas anymore. Like it just I felt really woozy, and like I just didn't like it. I felt really like nauseous. So I said no to the gas, no more to the gas. I think about around 11:45 to 12 o'clock, I had asked for an epidural. I couldn't take it anymore. I was in so much pain. I was crying. I just needed something more. And Ned was helping me a lot in this situation. Like I was just so much pain. So yeah, they started at like 12 o'clock, I think. Around 12 o'clock, the anaesthetist or the person came in to do my epidural. Now that was very hard. I had to lie down on my side, and I'd have like 3 really bad contractions within like a couple minutes. Sorry, I forgot to say that I was on the drip as well. So that was like really making my contractions really crazy. I was on a drip. So yeah, so when it came to the epidural, I was on my side. I would go through my 3 contractions, and then I'd tell the guy when it was okay to put the needle and everything in my back or whatever I had to do. It was very, very hard. And then once that was all done, I literally from then, my contractions, I could not feel them. It was great. Like you'll see in a photo here that I literally, I was so happy. I was even watching TV. I was even watching, just watching TV. I think my clip here, I will show you. I think it's here. If I have it, my clip was me talking, and I was just relaxed. I felt so much better. I just was so much happier.
Hi Mikaela, how are you going?
Oh, so much better now that I've had an epidural. I went through some contractions. So this morning I had my waters broken, and I started contracting straight away. I was 2 centimeters dilated at the start. And yeah, I've just been in the bath. It got really intense, and I'm now happy with the epidural. I feel a lot better, a bit more relaxed. Hopefully baby makes an appearance this afternoon, but we'll see how we go. So then something happened. Sorry, I just need to find the time. I think it was around 2:30 maybe. Sorry. It brings tears to my eyes every time I do this. Sorry. So yeah, around 2:30, the midwife called in, hit the emergency button, and like an emergency button, and a lot of midwives and nurses and doctors came running in. Her heart rate was going up to 170, so she was getting really distressed in there. Poor little bubba. They were trying to get her heart rate, like a proper reading of her heart rate. It was just not going so well. So then I was told that they need to get her out straight away, just because she was in that distressed state. So they told me that I had to have an emergency C-section. At that time I was like, yep, okay, like I'm happy to do that. I just wanted her to be safe and out. Yeah, I just wanted her to be safe and out. So basically they prepped me for an emergency C-section. So then only Ned was allowed to be in that room. My mother couldn't come in with me. She had to wait outside. So they prepped me for all that. Got me ready to go. We went into the theatre room. All the doctors and everything were all in there. There was so many people in there. I was just like, oh my God, there was so many people. They prepped me. They put the sheets up. They put everything. They got Ned ready in his outfit. And that's when I couldn't take any videos or anything like that in there. I do have photos while I was in there, but we could take photos, but I couldn't. So I think the midwife took photos on Ned's phone and everything. And yeah, so I pretty much had an emergency, like I had a C-section, which I wasn't planning on. I wanted to go have a birth. Like I wanted, not a natural, well, I was in an epidural, so I wasn't natural, but like I wanted to birth her. But the thing is, like, things happen. So she was just getting distressed and they needed to get her out. So yeah, I like they said, going through the sunroof. She came out the sunroof, and when she came out, it was actually quite interesting. Like, because she was in the birth canal for so long, her head actually was like in a cone shape. So I will show a photo here. If you guys are disgusted with blood and things like that, then don't look at this photo. But I'll show it here now. Yeah, her head was like in a really cone state, which when they showed me when she come out, I was just like, whoa. But it like literally from that night, it was back, like it went down, like it wasn't that bad. So Ned got to cut the umbilical cord, and then they brought her over and I saw her and I literally cried. I cried so much because I was so happy to see her. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit emotional, but I was so excited to see her. I cried so much and I just fell in love straight away with her. She was the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. So Sage was born on the 23rd of August 2020. At 4:15, she weighed 7.4 pounds, and she was 50 centimeters long. So she was the most gorgeous thing I had. Literally, like, she was so gorgeous. She got Ned's lips, which I was so excited for because Ned has beautiful lips. Nice, like, lips that I wish I had. Didn't have to actually pay for. But yes, no, she came out with dark hair. If you guys have seen my Instagram, you guys would have seen what she looks like. But I'll put some photos up here for you guys for my Instagram, for my YouTube family. But yeah, no, I was so excited to see her and everything, and I literally was just so happy. They stitched me up as well. They let us play like breeze blocks in the theatre room, and that was so good. So that's her song by Alt J, and they wheeled me off to my own room. So I did go public, but when you have a C-section, you do get your own room. Now, the first night was all right. I didn't get much sleep, but because I had had my C-section, it was like if she's cried or anything, the midwives would come in. I just hit a button, they'd come in. I didn't really get any sleep. I got 1 hour sleep. They took her for a bit to let me have a bit of a sleep, but I was absolutely drained and tired, and I just couldn't move, and I was in so much pain from the C-section. But the second night in hospital, I will tell you this, I did not have a good second night in hospital. I was distraught. She wouldn't go to sleep. I was so tired because I had my diabetes, like gestational diabetes. They had to prick her foot all the time, so she didn't like that. Just all the tests and things, it was just like I'd get her to kind of sleep and then they'd come in and they'd need to do something with her. So it really sucked. I did cry so much while I was in hospital because I wasn't sure what I had done with my life. Like, I thought, oh my God, what have I done? I know that sounds really horrible, but the second night in hospital was really traumatic for me. I hated it so much. I just couldn't. The next day I just wanted to get out of there. After a C-section usually stay a bit longer, but I was like, nah, I need to go. Like, I am needing to get out of this, especially with COVID and not having your partner there. So my partner would only be allowed to come and visit from like 10 till 12 or 5 till 7. It was horrible, like absolutely horrible. I couldn't even get any sleep. I couldn't get anything. Like, I was just so tired and drained. Yeah, and like family members couldn't come and visit you. Only my mother could and Ned. So yeah, it was just, I needed to get out of there. And once I got out of there, like as well, like I felt so much better being home, especially with Ned being able to look after her and let me have some sleep. Things are slowly getting there. Like, we are finding things, like there are good days and then there are bad days. The nights are quite hard, but we're getting there. But that's pretty much it. Like, that's my birthing story. Like, I know, like, I wish I could have had her not through a C-section, because it is now like I have to recover after a C-section a lot more. But other than that, like, I'm just happy for her to be here, and if she had to come out that way, she had to come out that way. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this birthing like story. It's pretty crazy, like, to think now that I have a baby, but it's exciting to have new life in this world. And like, she's a challenge, but I'm getting there. It's different. It's like her needs are more important than anything else now. So it's basically like you evolve your whole world around her. But no, like now she's having a nap, so I have to, like, when she's having a nap, I can actually do things. But yeah, other than that, I'm sorry about having this so late too. I know everyone's really keen and eager to see this vlog, or this video, but having a newborn is very tricky. So I don't know how other people do it, but it's very tricky. But I'm so glad that I have her in my life, and I'd rather have her in my life than having YouTube anyway. So, but I'm glad, like, you guys have been so passionate and like been supportive of me. And I know girls have asked, and I said they will be coming, and they said literally, like, take your time, it's okay, like, they understand. I'm so glad that a lot of you guys understand and been so supportive and everything like that. So thank you so much. And yeah, I'm really excited where everything's gonna go with my life as well, with everything, and with little Sage. She is adorable. I love her. Ned and I love her. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.